the business community, which sometimes is a bit difficult to get in any case. But you know what? We are going to provide more training to people on empowering, let them learn about life a little more. We're going to have these stickers, flyers, going to various schools, going to community halls. So there's lots of things on the agenda. It's only a matter of accumulating the funds, and then when we get in, and then you will be seeing us. Hopefully, every month we can be on television to discuss this issue. Thank you very much, caller. So there you're seeing some wonderful pieces. I don't know if anyone of
You
you
know, one
comment.
thing to add also to what Davey was saying, you never be judgmental to a person. You have to listen to the person, never try to cast judgment on them, because as soon as you try to give a judgment to them, therefore you would further push them to the act.
Who just the this one here? Anybody knows who submitted this one here? Can you guess? Manisha. Oh, she's this is one of our first suicide posters that we got on our page, and thank you, Manisha, for submitting this one. It was quite. It's a nice sign there. We see someone pointing like a gun to their head, and there is a big stop sign that says "Stop Suicide," and that is what we are trying to brand ourselves as suicide stoppers, and start with each and every one of us not entertaining the thought. So, and anyone want to comment on that one? Suicide, of course, is 100%.
100% presentable. All you need to do is speak out, reach out, get help.
Hello, you on to the program? Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. You on to the program?
Good night, Panditji.
Good night.
Sitaram.
Sitaram.
Watching the program is very interesting.
Thank you.
But one of the things what I think about is teenage pregnancy is one.
Yes, let's hear your
Right?
view.
Because sometimes a girl may deliver a child for a father. Father makes one, he didn't responsible for and leave her like that. She have nothing more to think about is just to commit suicide because the bonding is her.
Okay.
So
I hear.
that is one of my thinking, you know, that where the suicide come in.
I hear you on suicide. And let me talk a little bit on this issue here. Suicide. Before we get into teenage pregnancy, again, it comes back to ask yourself, what are your priorities? And we as young people, we're going to be asking you, because we're just as you, what are your priorities? And it comes back again to making responsible decisions. Remember, the choices that you make now is going to affect you in the long run. And if you choose to get pregnant now, I mean, Dave, you want to probably get into this one here. There's so much they lose out from life.
Yes, because at a tender age, there are so many things you could get yourself involved in. There are always dancing class, singing, instrumental. There are always some youth group you could occupy your time in instead of going and do negative things.
Yes, good evening on to our program. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
I want to tell young people out there
Yes.
that they need to stop suicide because I was 1 year old when my mom died,
Okay, sorry to
Okay,
hear.
and I reached a lot of struggle in life.
Hmm.
But I learned to trust God. My life is special
Yes.
because God gave us life.
Thank you very, very
And
much.
life is precious, and you cannot buy life. And for
Thank-
you to take your life, you think twice.
Thank you very, very much. And I'm sure that your word is your plead and call must be heard by someone who's perhaps at this very moment is probably thinking of putting that gun or going to that rope or ingesting something. And I hope this little call or little plea that was made in a very sympathetic tone can actually reach out to somebody. Because that's what we hear. And Dave, you just said that you talk about recreational activities.
Yes. There are always activities for you to be involved in. You don't, if you're stressed out, we know we all go through a difficult time getting up in life, but that doesn't mean we should end our life. Get yourself involved in recreational activities. There are a number of dance classes, singing, harmonium, and a lot of other activities you could get yourself active in. Get rid of your stress, get your mind off of things, and get yourself active.
Thank you. There's a lot of people who are very hyped about this suicide awareness, and I just got a text here from Dave Citron. I was shared with you that if one considers suicide, it means that they're trying to end some sort of pain that they're in, but all of them But all of it, of course, many of us is saying confuses pain with ending our life. He's saying suicide is not the solution, and suicide person should learn to relax when in this mode. Perhaps listen to music, go for long walks, or simply take a bath. That's a very funny one. Let's hear. Take this caller.
Hi, good evening.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, am I to the program?
Yes, you're
you
on the
are.
program.
Your program.
Okay, the topic is suicide, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, my opinion is this.
Yes.
I
Go.
think everything starts from the home,
Home. I agree with
Yes.
from the
yes.
parents. You have your children, you grow them up, and it starts from a guardian's tree. You can't be one when they reach 9 years, you want to start it. No, it won't work. Start from heart.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Both sexes, if it's girl or male, you can't be one to having your little daughter wearing
Dress
all colored
code.
clothes from
Dress
Hardy.
code.
They're gonna go with that.
I know. Thank you
can't
very
have
much.
one be having a young man walking out coming anyhow.
Mm.
They're gonna go with that.
So you're trying to say that parents need to be more of role models for their children,
Yes.
and that's because again the problem stems from the home. Yes.
Go into the society, go into the school, go into the workplace, and into the environment.
Thank you very
It's
much.
like a
Thank
whole
you.
young like that.
Okay, Carla, thanks for your contribution. And I'm sure happy that people are, of course, sharing their views. And, talk about Golden Home Dharmic Youth Organization, I don't want to speak, they allow them to speak, but there's so much things that you can probably be involved in our calendar of activities. Sonu, you can probably share some.
Currently, we have classes going on at BERBICE. You can be a part of the classes that is going on there by the Ghana Hindu Dharmic Sabha. We have coming up soon, we're starting our own dance class as we prepare for our folk dance
Folk dance
festival.
festival.
We have
yes.
harmonium
We
classes,
have harmonium classes starting soon.
backward
Then
preparation.
we have Pago preparation and many
So
other
much of
activities.
things that you can actually be a part of. It's just been
And for those youths who don't have anything to do, we have a tennis court.
yes.
For those who have time in the afternoon, you could come out there and you could have fun. Bring your friends, come out. It's there for the
So
public.
join us.
Join
today.
us.
Yes.
It will help you.
Thank you very, very much. We probably might. You want to add something?
Kevin has something to say.
Sure, go ahead.
Be a friend, help a friend. I love life.
Be a friend. That's so nice.
Yes.
We have another video. I think it's about 1 minute or so, and then after the video, we're going to wrap up here. The video number 3.
Family, your friends, members in your community. Over the course of your whole life, it adds up, even if it doesn't feel like it. You would be deeply missed by your loved ones, who'd have to cope with your permanent absence, and who would miss you and grieve for you forever. Seek support. Start by channeling your emotions into a song, a poem, a diary entry, to give voice to your feelings and help you further understand them. Then, share what you've come up with someone you trust, a neighbor, a best friend, a cousin, even a counselor. Face the fear. You might have been having suicidal thoughts for some time, or maybe they've only recently snuck up on you. Certain people or events might trigger dark thoughts. Bullying, abuse, the death of a loved one. It's totally normal to feel sadness from painful experiences like these. But it's not healthy to spiral into a suicidal mindset and believe that death is the only solution to ending this pain.
Gonna just now. Yes, let's hear
Yes,
you quickly.
What do you think about untimely death?
Untimely death. Of course,
The suicide is an untimely death?
suicide is one taking their life. We all come on this earth here, of course. The minute we would have taken our first breath, there would have been a calculated time when there would be our last breath. And suicide would deprive us from taking that very last breath, caller. So that is where our position would have come as Hindus. We're saying that when you come with this allotted time, let's say it's 60 years, God would have permitted you then of course you shortchange yourself. You lose out all the opportunities. You lose the opportunity, of course, from fulfilling your karmic obligations, and what a waste of a lifetime. Think about it that way. I want to take this opportunity. I know as we are all coming to an end of this program, to just urge you once again, quickly, final words from all of you.
All right. In every difficult situation that you may face and you may want
Quickly.
to turn to suicide, please remember that there is hope. Your life is precious. You are worthy of a life, and please seek help if you have
Quickly.
suicidal tendencies.
Go quickly.
Yeah, simply, suicide is not an answer, and please speak out, speak the truth, and that will help you. Suicide, say no to suicide.
I just want to leave you with a thought. God gave us life with a purpose, and we should ask ourselves, who are we to determine how, when, and where we die?
Quickly, others.
Suicide is a major problem and seek help. And please don't forget to post your videos and post to the I Love Challenge.
I love life challenge. Quickly.
I believe life is a very precious thing. Try to save it and enjoy it as we go on. So I believe stopping suicide is a good thing.
Don't know the ropes, put on the sharp blades, everything. Say no to suicide. I love life, don't you?
Suicide does not end the pain, it just passes it on to someone else.
Suicide, there you have it from young people out there. I want you to be the representative. I want you to be that agent of change also, and help someone, talk to someone, save someone. Remember, suicide is not the answer. And remember, I love life. Thank you very much for tuning into our program. And remember, this Sunday you can see us at the Guyana Hindu Dharmic Sabha 41 celebration at the Canefield New Area Ground at 18 hours. I'm inviting you to that occasion. And also the ad will be running after this, Naya Samana, also on Saturday night. So who says there aren't activities to occupy yourself? There's so much of activities. So remember, this Sunday at the Canefield New Area Ground, we have our wonderful evening of satsang at 6 o'clock. You can join us also. We will be speaking out on suicide in addition to religious activity that evening. So once again, thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, for your contribution. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook. And once again, that I love life.
Nisa, 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 Saga, Mapa, Nisa, Nisa, Nisa. Oh, my love, my Prince Salim.
You want a prince? I am a prince. Now that that's over with, I'll pick you up tonight for dinner.
Left with the dinky, right with the pinky. Putting on the fashion parade like a Jim
Salim, is this what I have raised you for? You are destined for greatness, to rule, to conquer, to be emperor of the Mughal Empire.
हर किसी को नहीं मिलता यहाँ प्यार जिंदगी में
सुमिरन कर ले राम का नाम छोड़ विषय सब तज और काम बोलो राम बोलो राम जय जय राम जय जय राम सुमिरन कर ले राम का नाम छोड़ विषय सब तज और